Welcome to another edition of Awesomecalls Trading.com. I am AJ. I'm your host today. Another great day. Um, hey, hold on. Somebody just Don. Match would be a good swing. You could buy 85 calls on that, and that's the swing idea for today. Okay, boss. That was an upgrade. And Splunk. You can go to 120 calls, maybe 122 calls on those. I got a 130 from JP Morgan. Okay. Anyway, pretty good day today. Not too bad. I had 44 on my list. I narrowed it down to about solid 12 ideas for the chat room. Market was flat. It was up and down about 50 points. So it was kind of flat this morning. So I had to dig a little bit harder, but not too hard. I was able to find 12 great ideas. So we played some bio news, earnings, an offering proposal, some upgrades, analyst calls, uh, an offering again with shop, and of course my favorites, as you know, TDD and Netflix. Hey, you can laugh all you want, but TDD pays the bills. Let me tell you something. It's a very volatile stock, has lots of range, like my Netflix, and it's so easy to read. It's like Nvidia, Apple, TDD, BABA, Facebook. I could do this all day, but Facebook doesn't give me the long range I need. It only gives me what 1 to 2 points. I don't trade MU and AMD daily because the range doesn't give any more than 30 to 50 cents. But when I get a TDD and the market's flat, I know I'm going to get a pop and a pull, and all I have to do is just range it for everyone. And I'll show you. I'll show you a TDD call in the room. I mean, it's a great fun trade. So here's TDD. We'll start with TDD, and here's the trade. I mean, look at the range. I mean, so all you have to do is, okay, the market's flat, right? So you open up flat. Here it is pre-market. There's no movement. So I basically tell the traders, watch for stock to pop at the open. And I actually identify the range. The stock will pop at the open to 212, 214, which is about 213. And then it will pull back off the 214 about 5 points, which is 209, right? So right here, you're going to get a 5-point pull and then move back to highs. You want to see how great this trade is? If you really understand it, I mean, I want you to add the points. All right. So AJ's saying the stock will go to 214 and pull back 5. So he's thinking 214 to 209. Then he said it's going to go right back to highs again. So it's going to go from 209 back to 214. So that's a 10-point play. You ready to see it? Now watch it live. Ding, 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 ding. Here's the pop. Look at it. 214. Here's the pull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 209. See it? Then bottom curl. Guess what? Take back out the highs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Boom. You're done for the day. See how fun that is? You want to do another one? Here's another one. Netflix. Okay. So the market's flat. You see what we're doing in Awesome Calls Trading? We create our own trades with volatility based on no volatility. We create the trades because we have the knowledge. We have the ability to do this. We can find trades anytime, anywhere, any day. Okay, so what we did here, market's flat. Now, if the market was gapping down 100 or 200, this would have gapped down huge. But Netflix was gapping none. See how flat it is? So, small pop at the open to 295, 296. Scale in short. Take it down to 291 and under. Bottom curl. Long back to highs to 297. You see this? This whole play was written down 30 to 40 minutes before the opening bell. Before the bell rang when the stock was sitting over here on these dots. And you come over here, here's your notes, and there's your Netflix. You see how I indicate it's going to go to 291 and then go back to 297? And I said it was going to do a small quick pop, then a pullback, and then hit at 297. Now look at the stock. You see that? You see how amazing we are in this room? And look where it hit. Huh? 297. You were literally done trading what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points, 9 points in less than 12 minutes of work. You see how fun that is? Just trading Netflix. Here, you want another one? Here's a Zoom trade we did on a swing. I issued the alert yesterday to go to 82 to $85 a share, and the stock hit 84 today already. We were long at $78.50. 2-day chart, 2-day call, and everyone's banking. And there's $84 a share, and the stock isn't done. So today, we got a stock called Match. Match is another swing idea for the chat room. Match got a nice upgrade at $95 a share. It sold off recently, so for us, it was just a really basic trade. Here's the gap up. We started long here. I believe it was, no, we called for a pullback at the open to $77 a share, believe it or not. That's exactly what we wrote down, and we wrote it right here, Match.com. I would short here, 78.50 on the gap up. The stock will come down to $77. When it does, bottom, curl it, and slow all day move to the upside. You see that? Simple. Simple. First day day trader could have taken that call. So what do? You come into the greatest chat room on the planet. You simply wait for the pull. Ding, 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 ding. The expert pro has already told you the stock's going to come down to 77. You're short 78.50 with 500 shares. It slams to 77. You cover. You make $800 in less than 30 seconds. Then you start your long position at 77 with 500 more shares, and you end up almost $80 a share. Basically, you make over $1,500 trading this stock with 500 shares. Next stock that we did today was a stock called Crate and Barrel. Now, I'm a seasoned pro, 16 years in the business. Okay? Been trading earnings, at least 10, 12 years of that. Crate and Barrel is one of my babies. Now, don't get me wrong. I used to get shredded on Crate and Barrel 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 8 years ago. It took me a while to learn this one, but now that I do it, it's clockwork. Clockwork. It's just like boom, 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 done. Crate and Barrel was beautiful. It's a thin stock, smaller float, moves quick. So I anticipated the stock. So I told traders, long the stock. I did not say short the stock right here. Long the stock at 169.50. The stock will go to 175 at the open. How do I know that? Because I'm a fucking pro. From there, scale in short, give it a room, and the stock will collapse back down to 167. You don't believe me? Go to item number 9. Gapping up 8. This will pop at the open to 175. Not only will it pop there, it will top it off. Then it will pull down to 167 and under. Find me a fucking chat room that can do that. You can't. It doesn't exist. There's no day traders outside this room don't understand the ability to make loan trades like this. Think about this. Nobody can do this out here. Nobody. The only people that try to emulate are the people that came from here that just copy and paste our fucking notes. And then they try to impress you with the VWAPs and the EMAs and the lines and the channels and look at this, it should hit this MA. I'm like, stop it, dude. Stop trying to impress people. All right? Either you know the shit or you don't. Okay? These levels are really intricately put together because you read the report, you understand the stock, you've played it for years, and you know where the stock is going. I'm going to give you another one. Look at this shop one today. Now, shop, I was very careful. I wanted traders to be very careful because you could really get chopped up on shop if you don't understand how it's going to do. And I really warned the traders. Now, the last time they did an offering, I'm going to show it to you. It was horrific. It was horrific. So I was prepared that if this thing snaps a certain area, it's gone. Don't make the mistake I did a year ago and add and add and add and add and add and add and get clobbered. Okay? I mean, I was just, ugh. Hold on. I'm watching Netflix make a flag breakout here. Hold on. Yeah, hold on. What did I miss? Match? Match is breaking out too. Man, I just missed match. Son of a gun. Match just hit 80. Do you see that? Damn. I'm late to the party. I should have got this breakout right here. See? There's your long. Hold on, it's gonna pop. Shot breaking out too. No, I'm talking breakout to new highs. Not see it? There it goes. That's a breakout I'm talking about, John. Not a breakout on shop. I'm talking taking out highs. See a difference? Look at Netflix and Match. See how they broke out to new highs? Those are new highs. See the curl right here? This is the long. Son of a gun. Oh well, can't win them all. So now shop, what it did last time was that last time they did an offering and they dug into their piggy bank. I want you to see what happened. Here's the offering. It closed at 160. It did a gap down to 150. That was significant. So I felt, well, the stock should bottom curl. We should buy it because the offering was 154. 154. Look at that day. Here's the close at 160. The offering was 154, and I'm sitting at the stock in the morning at 140. I immediately started to go along the stock. Well, look what happened. Over the next 2 weeks, the stock dumped to 117, and I could not figure it out. I lost so much money, only for the stock to zoom right to $400 a share. It was the most insane thing I was ever a part of. And this was after multiple upgrades over 200. I could not figure it out. Well, this time I was prepared. I told the traders, look, we're definitely going to pop it open. There's no question. And I played this. I played this perfect. So I would long the stock at 323, 324. We are going to long the open. And we're going to definitely catch 5 to 7 points at the opening bell. So don't worry about that. I got you. I was telling the whole chat room, I got you. It is going to pop at least to $330 a share. You don't believe me? Look right here. Shop. Careful, careful. This will pop at open to 330 or more. Then we can start scaling in and top it off and try to bring it down to 320. If it flushes to 317 and under, the stock will flush to 310. But it needs to put in those numbers first. Okay? I also pre-warned that the last time this happened, it dropped 80 points. So I wanted traders to be aware. It could be a great short, but initially, you cannot short the open. All right? This will boo a quick push to 330. I could not be more clear on a trade in the chat room. And so I prepared the room. Here's your long. Here's the opening bell. Bing, 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 bing. Bam, 330 a share. Now, did it go higher? A little bit more. But if you started at 330, added at 334, 332 average, guess where it came down to? 323. Overall, an amazing trade, an amazing call, and well done. And it took me losing thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to be able to put out a proper call today. And this is what I'm talking about. You cannot be a leader unless you lost. Always remember that. When you're dealing with a guy, oh, I hardly ever lose on a trade. That is the guy to stay the fuck away from. Because imagine when the first day he starts to lose. Okay? You cannot be a leader unless you lose. Unless you've lost and you know the pain of what it's like to lose money. That's why we run a great room. because I can take a look at everyone and I feel their pain when they're down 200 or 300. I in their head. I know what they're going through and I know they want it so bad. I was there. Okay? So I know they just don't see it yet. So my job every day is to help everyone see it. And that's what I work hard for every single day. Okay? Let's share another one with you. Splunk. Splunk, TDD, Netflix, Shop, Match I gave you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Crate and Barrel, Shop, Splunk. Where's your Tigo? Tigo was a good one. This was really interesting for me. I've never traded something like this before, but I liked the stock. It was a thin stock, but the news was very interesting for me. You see the gap down? See how it pulled? Okay, so I like unique stuff. I like things that nobody will ever trade. So when you read this, it's kind of confusing for me. Maybe Darkside can interpret it better than I can. But when I was reading the news today, it basically says, okay, if you look at it, it says Malcolm falls more than 4% after largest shareholder announces plans to distribute stake to its investors. All right. Tuesday said it will liquidate its entire equity stake in the European telecom company by distributing all of its 38 million shares to its investors. So I'm like looking at this, like, how do I play this? And, you know, it just, the stake was so large, and I'm looking, and we closed at 52, and I'm sitting here I think it was sitting at 49 this morning. So I felt that we would get a move to $51 a share from 49. So I told the chat room, listen, I want you to long the stock. I want you to take IAG long, Tiago long, right here at 49. Go ahead and long it at 49. Okay. Now, again, I've never traded anything like this. So this is where being a pro, you either step up and you know it. This is why over 100% rooms will not trade Tigo. It's not even on their list. For me, I have to trade things that I've never traded. It makes me a better trader. It trains me to be better, more aware that that you have to keep learning. This is one of those trades where I was proud at the call, but I was proud because I learned. I learned something new, and that's important to me to take with me. I can walk away feeling good. I did something that I haven't done before. So today, I said, based on the information that I've seen, I would long at 49. Any dip at the open to 47, I would average in because I believe the stock will rebound back to 51 to 51.50. Thin stock, limit order, should get you. If you never traded, it's slow. It should be a good fun trade. And if you look, he did exactly what we said. Here's the gap down. Here's the long at 49. You see it right here. Here's your 49 level. Everyone in the chat room could have got it, bought it at 49. And now I said it would go to what? 51 to 51.50. The stock topped at 51.32. You see that? Never traded this kind of stock in my life. Yet I had the ability to determine where it would go, where it would come down to, where the entry, where the exit, and now I understand the play. And I can take this with me for another 10 more years because I understand how it works. Learning is everything. And I walked away learning something today. All right. So that is today's webinar recap. Thank you for joining us. No, I'm not in newer. No, I just traded it, scalped it. Check out. So let it just kind of figure itself at this point. I think it's done for now. We don't need to retrade it anymore. And yeah, I'm done with it. All right. And so thank you for being a part of our great room. And if you want to be a part of us, just click right here. Boom, scroll down, and you are in the website. It's $25 for a day, $100 for a week, and $6.75 a day if you sign up for a month. It's like change, but it was a great day. So thank you so much, and enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.